Hello and welcome everyone. It's Lauren here, and this is episode number 73 of the Acting Classes in Perth daily show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitter simultaneously. Plus, now we are heading on out into iTunes as well with an audio only version. You can find that by searching the iTunes podcast directory, search Acting Classes in Perth, and you will find us. Now, before we jump into today's episode, if you have not yet joined us at a free 3-hour acting class for beginners, I would very much love to see you there. So head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free, or follow the link in the description of this video to find out when and where my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners will be held. We have classes for all ages and all experience levels, and they are always a whole lot of fun, and we very much help you not only develop your acting skills but also help you develop your own personal development skills as well. Now let's jump into today's episode, and that means we need to roll the intro. Okay, so today's question comes into us from Brody, but before we get to that, if you are watching us right now, please give us a huge thumbs up so we know you're out there. Leave a comment or ask a question or simply say hello, and while you're doing that, let's listen to Brody's question for today's episode.
Hey Lauren, are you ever too old to start acting?
Brody, thanks man for sending in that question. Look, I never want you to think that you're too old to ever pursue what makes you happy or what satisfies you. I think that's the key to life, man, is you got to stay focused and passionate around the things that you love and that you find interesting and that help push you further as a human being and help you find your happiness and overall satisfaction levels. Now, the plus to being an older actor, right? So coming into acting a little bit older is that you're going to have a lot less competition out there searching for those same roles. Now, that's actually a huge positive when we get to, say, the over 50s, because in class, I tend to have over 50s say to me, Lauren, I don't know if I've missed the boat. I don't know if I'm too old. And I'll say, look, firstly, what is it that you want from acting, right? Like, where do you want to take it? Now, if you want to take it to LA, then of course we need to have a chat, because the likelihood of that for anyone is it's hard, right? And there's a lot involved, and there's a lot of luck, and there's a lot of tenacity, and there's a lot of, you need to have a lot of balls to kind of go for what you want and create your own opportunity, let alone when you are a little bit older. But that does not mean that you still can't pursue acting and find happiness and satisfaction outside of that Hollywood or LA system. And I know so many actors who still live in Perth or they live in Australia, and they are exploring and pursuing acting and getting so much satisfaction out of it because they are getting up and trying something fun and creative, and they're pursuing something different. And at the end of the day, it satisfies them. It gives them sense of meaning, of purpose, and ultimately they end up growing as well. And so what tends to happen early on, once I've encouraged them and supported them and shown them how to go out and find local auditions here in Perth, is that they realize that when they go to those auditions, especially as over 50s, there's not 100 people auditioning for that one role, right? There's less competition. And so that means the chances of you getting a role are greatly higher. And what inevitably happens here in Perth is that the over 50s sometimes tend to get roles before the younger, the younger crew, right, in their 20s or 30s, because there's just less competition. And then the other side of it as well, Brody, is that the more life experience you have, the better acting skills you have, because acting is about drawing on your life experiences, about understanding characters and understanding people and looking at how you can differentiate your characters from others, especially in an audition space. And so the more life experience, the more you've been through, then the more you have to draw on. And all these are absolute positives of being an actor at an older age. So don't put limiting beliefs on yourself. Don't think, man, that you've left it too late. You're not even anywhere near 50, so you have a full career ahead of you. Stay focused, find the time, create the time to go out there, start auditioning and progress your career. Brody, thanks so much, man. Now, if you liked Brody's question, show your support, click the share button and help out your fellow actor. And if you're watching us right now on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to like and follow our page. And if you are watching us on YouTube, simply click subscribe and then be sure to click the notifications bell next to it. And finally, if you are listening to us on iTunes, simply click subscribe and we will stay connected with you on all those platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, before I let you go, if you haven't already, head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free and see when I have my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners. It's a whole lot of fun. I'd love to see you there. We always have so many laughs. So please head on over and do that, or you can do it by following the link in the descriptions of this video. Now, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm excited to see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another awesome question answered by me. But until then, like always, stay safe and happy acting.